you're like me, then you are prone to the occasional panic attack. Sometimes at the hand of your toddler. How is this possible, you may ask? Well, at night, my 3-year-old daughter has taken to just crying in the middle of the night. Very rarely can she sleep through the night on her own. And so my husband and I have tried everything we could think of to get her to sleep through the night. And the best scenario we can kind of come up with is we have a little spot for her in our room, a little mattress for her, and she comes in at night and she just gets cozy on that, and everybody gets the best amount of sleep they're probably going to get. Well, last night, even in our room, she was just beside herself, could not get it together. Her eyes were closed. She just wasn't really coming out of it, more like a night terror instead of just a bad dream. And so we've tried, well, like I said, we tried everything. So last night my husband just kind of held her. She responds better to him. So finally, after what felt like hours, it was probably only 20-30 minutes, he just kind of held her and rocked her. But for a minute there, it was dark. I was laying in my bed and all I heard was kids crying, and there was nothing I could do about it. No amount of consoling was going to help her feel better. And that's when my panic attacks, this particular panic attack, start to set in. Now, for this particular panic attack, the trigger is caused by my daughter crying. I think it's because she responds really well to my husband. She does not respond very well to me. And so in my mind, I know not much I can do about it. So for me particularly, something that's hard is when it's dark and I have nothing to visually distract myself from the trigger. So something that has helped me is typically getting up and changing my surroundings. So last night I just said to my husband, hey, I can't do this. So I was going to just get up and walk around in the house. So last night, instead of getting up and walking around like I usually do, my husband said, hold on, let's try something different. So he kind of shuffled her. He got her more comfortable. I think sometimes it helps to wake her up a little bit more because she can kind of get stuck in this night terror where she's not really seeing us. And so once he kind of adjusted her, she seemed to start doing better. So I didn't end up needing to, change my surroundings. But overall, this is something that I've struggled with for the past couple of months, are these night terrors. And then that triggering me into a panic attack. Never did I think that my own kid could be responsible for triggering a panic attack. But, it's something that my brain knows I can't always help. The crying just really kind of sets me off. Now, crying during the day, I got it. I can handle it, whatever. But it's at night when it's this, she's just glassy-eyed. She doesn't really see us, and she just doesn't respond well to me. So all that to say, if you get panic attacks, you're not alone. I might be getting a panic attack too, triggered by my own child. I try to talk it through, and I try to, like I said, change my environment. If I can, I'll walk around. I'll go to the living room where I can turn a light on, and that kind of helps. But I have been working through these panic attacks. Deep breathing helps me. I also use the method where you cross your arms and you tap tap on your own arm with your hand. You close your eyes. You think about a place that just gives you peace. So for me, it's usually the beach or, some place that's really special.